Wait a minute. I'm the shit. I'm the motherfucking shit. Regardless of what anyone thinks of me today, I will hold myself in the highest esteem. No matter what I face today, I got this because I'm the shit. Whatever I put my hands to will prosper. There is nothing that I can't accomplish. Why? Because I'm the shit. What some disdain as arrogance, I understand is a necessary confidence, and I will not be shaken. Today, I will walk with pride. I will think with wisdom. I will speak with knowledge, and everyone I encounter will behold the magnificence that is me. From my head to my feet, I will embrace all that I am in truth and in honesty. For I know that even with what others consider faults, I am still the shit. I'm a unique being, manifested in this realm for a unique purpose. Therefore, I will move throughout my day with my head held high. I will smile with certainty. I will laugh with assurance. I will applaud the divinity in myself, asserting that I am who I am, and I am the shit.
What's up? It's Friday, and I am your host, Shemeka Michelle, the queen of controversy. I am here to turn it all the way up, to make it live, to make it lit. Hello, 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 hello. If you're on YouTube, can you comment? I'm not sure if you can hear the sound on YouTube, but let Sharisa or Kayla know that you can or cannot hear if you're on YouTube. Anyway, before we get into today's topic, you may be saying, if you are an avid Feedback Friday watcher, where is the co-host? Where is she? Well, let me just tell you, that is the former co-host. Now, because you all are the Naked Nation, and I am transparent, I keep it naked, I feel like we are family, and I can just bring you up to speed as to why I am here by myself. I really can't tell you exactly what happened and why. I can let you know that I hired secret shoppers and a business attorney to look over my business. The thing that was happening was we were promoting products, but I didn't have any type of insurance, in case there was any type of liability. I didn't have any type of disclaimer. So no sound on YouTube? Huh? YouTube, no sound. Let's see if I couldn't get it earlier. YouTube, I apologize. You may have to, is there any sound now? I don't know. You might have to come over to Facebook, because this is going to be good. I always tell y'all to come over to YouTube, but I'm not sure what happened. Sometimes when my kids get on the computer, they adjust the settings, and I don't always know how to fix them, so my apologies. Can you type in there that they may need to switch over because they can't hear me? But we're going to go ahead on Facebook because Facebook be popping. It's perfect now?
On Facebook.
Oh, Facebook is perfect. Okay. So anyway, I needed to get some things in order. I asked for, there were a few things. One, I had to get some stuff in place so that I could be covered legally, with us giving advice or saying, take this, not medication, but take this herbal supplement or that herbal supplement. I wanted to be sure that I was covered. Also, I wanted to be sure that my brand and someone else's brand was totally separate And it wasn't so much that I didn't trust the products that we were advertising. It wasn't that at all. But because I say a lot of stuff, people come after me for no reason. That's why I've been banned from Facebook. That's why, videos may be taken down. I have to make sure that I'm covered in the event that some asshole over there wants to do something, against me or anyone else on the team. So somewhere there was some type of miscommunication. It had to be. I don't understand. I would tell y'all more if I could. But my former co-host, husband, I went over there to talk to her as a friend. Like, friend, you ain't even trying to help me get this stuff together. What in the world is going on? And I'm assuming there was conversations before I came, because it was already some animosity before I got there. And I was told, I made you. You won't shit before me and you won't be shit after me, whatever. And first of all, I was that chick. Gave it all up. All of it. I put all my eggs in one basket. Didn't have a plan B because I believed in plan A. Then one day it all came to an end. What was I to do? I had to take it. I'm a survivor with 3 kids. I had to make it. So instead of dying from pain and hiding in shame, I decided to get naked. See, ain't nobody made me but the sperm and the egg that came together and my life experiences that brought me thus far. So nobody needs to feel like, they are responsible for the talent that I have, the gift that I have, the vision that I have for Naked Girls, and everything that I did from 2013 when I launched it up until now. I'm the shit. And I wish nothing but the best for everybody else. I am grateful. I can say that they were very encouraging. They were very supportive. I don't know what I missed, but when I feel like there is no logical explanation, I feel like there is something greater than me at work. So I am here by myself. I don't know how we're going to continue with Feedback Friday. It will continue. I just don't know the format. And so I wanted to be open with y'all and honest. And guess where I am? I am actually in my ex-husband's house. This used to be my house, y'all. And I said to myself, I would never step foot in that house until I can walk in there and my house is bigger and be like, oh, this so cute. Instead, I'm in here like, it's nice. But it was his idea for me to have the show here because he said he felt like it was important for Naked Nation to see that I am who I say I am. And we have a great relationship. I learned a lot from our previous marriage. And he said, how much would it show that you are who you say you are, you haven't been lying about the things that you've been telling the people, than to have a key to come into what's now my home that used to be your home and do the show. I'm actually in the theater room, and he said he wanted me to sit in front of this wall portrait right here because it's beast mode. So y'all see the beast looking at you. Anyway, now what's happening in the news? Do y'all know that Katherine Jackson is wanting to give up Blanket? Katherine says, I'm too old. Blanket is 15. She can't do it no more. And she just ready to toss Blanket to the side. She hot. She don't want Blanket no more. She got to take Blanket off. You know what I'm saying? So she's saying that Tito's son, they have joint custody. She's just going to give up her joint custody because she said it's too much. Katherine is in her 80s, and she's like, it's too much for me. So Katherine is getting rid of Blanket because Paris and that prince are of age and don't need her anymore, and I guess she's tired. She had Michael, who was 10 his whole life. Even when he died, Michael Jackson was still 10, playing with little kids, sleeping with little kids, riding on roller coasters, playing with Elephant Man bones. And Catherine said, I done had a 10-year-old for the last 60 years. I'm tired. I gotta just, spend my last days chilling without a child. So Catherine is getting rid of a blanket, and she's gonna enjoy, hopefully, which is still a few more years, she's gonna enjoy her years without him. Also in the news, before we get to this erectile dysfunction, because we got to talk about it. Also in the news is, do y'all know the Roland Martin show was canceled? That was the only black news show on television, on a major network. And they said that he just wasn't bringing in the views. They weren't getting the audience that they wanted. And I said to myself, well, dang. Y'all gonna get rid of Roland? What in the world? I'm thinking, who are y'all gonna find that you can give the news to on political and social issues, and they can entertainingly give it to the people with charisma and pizzazz and draw the crowd and keep the crowd? Where on earth can you find someone like that? Do I know anyone? Do I know anyone that could bring a little pizzazz to News One now? I don't know if I know someone or not, but they're looking so that they can relaunch the show in 2018. But I don't know where they could find somebody that would give the news and be able to draw a crowd. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all have for me today? Hey, everybody, it's Feedback Friday. Naked Nation, what's up? What you got?
Shemeka said Roland Martin is a simp.
Jamaica, you're so naked.
And then we also have people, Nicole Rogers said jealousy is something else. But, people said that they love you and thank you for your transparency.
I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. So you know that we've been kind of talking. Last Sunday on Sundays with Shemeka Michelle, I did erectile dysfunction. You can decline that. Just come over here with Kayla so you can help her. I did erectile dysfunction, and it was based because a lady actually wanted to talk to me. She was willing to divorce her husband because they were having issues. He has been medically diagnosed with a problem, and he won't take his pills that the doctor has prescribed for him. So she was frustrated and saying that she was willing to divorce him. And I actually got an email from one of the viewers, a man, and I just want to say big up to the man that was willing to say that his penis didn't work at one point in time. Like, I thought that was naked. That was transparent. So big up to you, sir. I appreciate you reaching out and, contacting us. But he was saying that he was surprised that no one brought up penis pump as a solution for erectile dysfunction. I can't remember how he got to that point, and it's probably best that I don't, because I don't want to reveal who it is at all. But he says that he uses a penis pump and it always works. So for anybody who's having some issues in that area, if it doesn't stand up, if it won't come to attention, if it's at ease, if it's at ease most of the time, try the penis pump. This man says that it works beyond a shadow of a doubt. And, this can help their marriage. because she's decided that she was going to stay. And then there was another young lady that hit the inbox, and this one, I told her I would bring it to the Naked Nation for y'all to give her some feedback. She is a match. She's been with someone for 16 years. She is the only one that has tested and is a match. He needs a kidney transplant. And she don't even want to be with him anymore. She said they don't really have sex, and when they do, it's terrible. She is the only one providing. She's his only caregiver, and she's wondering, should she stay? Because she feels bad because she wants to leave, but she also wants to stay. Y'all give the lady some feedback from the Naked Nation. Should she give the man her kidney? I don't know. You know, if I don't like you like that, I don't think I could give you my kidney. Because then what if my kidney mess up, the one I got left? And then I done gave you mine, and I don't even like you like that. They have no children together, and I think I would have to chuck the deuces. But hey, people say that I'm mean. That's what I've been told this week, that I'm just mean. I think I am direct. I think I am comfortable with being honest, even if it's not the favorable answer. I don't know. If I didn't like you and I'm feeling like I want to chuck the deuces, I'm taking both my kidneys with me. That's just my answer to that. Somebody else may say leave one, but you know, I'm taking both mine. I'm taking my kidneys and everything I own in the box to the left. What you got?
Somebody said give the kidney and leave. 16 years invested, there has to be love there.
Oh, that's so sweet. I was together for 15, and well, you know, it's kind of different because we have kids together, and so I would want him to live and survive because of our children. But we ain't have no kids. I'm just going to hope I already got a good life insurance policy out on you. And I'm going, it'll be like, be brave. Be brave. Sharisa, would you give your kidney?
Oh, hell no. Somebody said, you're not mean, you're just direct like most of us are in the family. And then Kevin Ward said, how do you keep someone who doesn't want to stay? And how do you get rid of someone who doesn't want to go? Make a decision.
Yeah, she has to make a decision, because just even being in that place where you're not sure if you want to stay or if you want to go. I know there are days where you like, you smell like poop. You know when you with somebody and you don't really like them no more, they just always smell like poop. Like always. You been pooping in here, like they always smell like poop. You don't like them no more. You know they ain't pooted. You got a air freshener plugged into the wall, but they just always smell like poop. You just don't know what the smell is because you don't like them no more. It's like y'all not lining up. What you got? I see Kenneth Brown, who is a comedian in his own right.
Yeah. He said, my wife is petty. I would find out after surgery she didn't even need a kidney. She wanted to make sure another bitch wouldn't get it. Her words, not mine, ladies.
Exactly. Right. I just wanted to see if you would do it for me. But what we said we were going to talk about coming out of the erectile dysfunction, which is still a problem of erectile dysfunction, is men coming too quick. Now I was having this conversation with Sharisa, and we like, really, what's too quick? Like, I am 42 years old. I don't have time for 2 hour, like, I don't think I have the stamina for these 2 and 3 hour, like, I don't, you know, I'm going to need you to do what you got to do, and I'm going to need it to go down so we can rest. Now, if in an hour or so we feeling that way again, we can get it popping again. But as far as thinking you need to pound my cervix for an hour 45, 2 hours, I don't need all that. To me, a quickie is 10 minutes or less. Really, if you can get it out in 5, I'm happy. And then otherwise, 30, 45 minutes. That's all I need. But what is this when women say, men are coming too quick? Now, I have, experienced erectile dysfunction, and that's the only time I experienced someone coming too fast or having premature ejaculation. But other than that, it must be these young people that want y'all to go for 2 hours. Kayla, you 21. Do you feel like it needs to be a long, long time? What's going on?
Honestly, I just feel like it just depends on how you feel. Like my first time having sex with this one guy in particular, you know, I was really excited. I liked him a lot. He was older, and he would talk about how he would be putting in work with all these other girls and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, this got to be the real deal. The first time we had sex, I kid you not, I looked at the clock. It was like, I remember this because I texted my friends about it. It was 9:03. We were done by 9:05.
So he gave you a good 2 minutes after talking all that. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you are my daughter. Maybe it's just DNA that is just that great. I don't know. Yeah, 2 minutes is kind of short unless it's a quickie, because sometimes you got an errand to run, you got dinner on the stove, you don't want it to burn, and they're like, come on, you know what I'm saying, let's just do. That's fine when it's a quickie, you know what I'm saying. 2 minutes ain't that bad if it's fast, because what Sharice and I was saying we don't like is when they say it's a quickie and it's 30 minutes later and you talking about a quickie is not 30 minutes, damn it. My rice done burnt on the stove after 30 minutes. So I don't need you to be talking about let's do it real quick for a quickie, and then 30 minutes later, I'm still, I done burnt dinner, I'm late picking up the kids. 30 minutes is not a quickie. 10 minutes or less is a quickie. So don't be tricking us now. Don't be trying to trick us. What you got?
Horace said, that ain't no fun. You can't control the bedroom unless you got that snapper. But you look like you can get down in the bedroom with all due respect. That's what makes it fun. Can't slack in the bedroom.
Thank you, Horace. I think most people love sex. We discussed last week how it's been kind of a stigma on women, and we've been told that we can't like sex is not for us, it's only for the men. Men love sex, women hate sex. That's just not true. There are women that love sex just as much as men, and we as women have to start being honest, about what we like, what we desire, and not be worried about what society says. I think the word slut shaming is a dumbass word. I think that's stupid, because really, if you a slut, why you just can't own it? Why somebody got to be shaming you? But I think we do have to be more free, and we have to be more honest. You can't just sit around and be lying. Like, for me, sex is important. So I'm going to tell you what's funny. On Sunday, they were reading the comments. I didn't know who was commenting. So someone said, what about oral sex, and I think maybe fingering or something like that. I don't know. And I'm like, that ain't enough for me. That wouldn't be enough for me. Well, it was one of my family members. And so they wanted to know that they started to put a nut is a nut. But she's older. One of my family members that's, above 60. And maybe above 60, you do feel like a nut is a nut. But for me, yeah. The tongue is great, but to me, there is nothing greater than the male anatomy. And I'm talking about every part of that. That part that we're talking about, that's attached to the legs, that's attached to the pelvis area, that's attached to the arms, that has the armpits. Honey, let me tell you, a vibrator don't have no armpits that I can lick up under. They just don't. And that's one of my fetishes. I love to get right up under there to smell a man in all his glory. that ain't got no, my vibrator don't have a pubic area that I can rub my face in. And it just don't have that. And if I'm feeling that way, I'm sorry, a nut is not enough for me. I need the man, the everything attached to him. I don't understand. I will never understand how these women get into these strap-ons. For me, a vibrator may take the edge off, but then it's only briefly, because then I'm mad as hell because I ain't get no good, you know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about coming quick with men, really, I can take you coming fast as long as, if you give me 5 good minutes of, I'm all right. Don't give me no 5 minutes of this, since we talking about erectile dysfunction, is better than an hour of you, trying to get it up. You know what I'm saying? Give me 5 straight, good, long, strong, hard minutes, and I am okay. I am at the peak, like I'm happy. But I don't have time for 30 minutes of you trying to get it together, or if you trying to figure out, is it gonna rise, is it not? You know what I'm saying? It's like watching some biscuits. You just constantly looking in the oven. They don't rise. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why. Finally, you like, you know what? I thought I wanted biscuits with my dinner, but fuck it. I'll just eat the goddamn chicken with the damn macaroni and cheese and broccoli without the motherfucking biscuits. The biscuits won't rise. Fuck it. Now, if you put them in the oven and the biscuits rise just like that, everything is great. But I'm not waiting 30 minutes I'm frustrated by then.
Somebody said 5 minutes will get him put out my bed.
Somebody said 5 minutes to get him put out. I'm talking about in comparison to somebody not rising at all.
Right.
I'm saying 5 minutes of long, strong, on the bone is better than him not rising at all. So we're talking about erectile dysfunction and them coming fast as well, because that is a part of it, or we call it premature ejaculation. Let's just say what it is. Premature ejaculation is a bitch. It's a bitch. And so we will want to do that. So ladies, what do you do if your man is having trouble and he's coming quick? One of the options last week, which is why we said we were going to talk about it this week, is to masturbate. And I think if you have an issue with your man coming fast, masturbation is a good solution. What other solutions do you all have if he's, because it's aggravating for me. Like, you know, if they have to keep stopping, because then it takes me there and then it brings me back. It takes me there and then it brings me back. It takes me there and then it brings, God damn it. Then you be done came and I done only got halfway because you keep taking me there and bringing me back. But I think masturbation is a good solution, because if you done already got yours, then you can just enjoy the thrust of it all. What you got?
I have 2 comments, well maybe 3. Men who drink a lot during those college days often suffer from ED by the time they reach 40. It has a lot to do with health. Then somebody said the biggest problem is most people don't know their anatomy and don't know how it works.
Right.
You'd be surprised how many people don't know their bodies.
That's true.
And then Horace said if he coming quick, she got that good.
All right, Horace. Yeah, and it is something how we talked about that, I think, a couple of weeks ago when we were saying who's responsible for a woman's orgasm, and we said the woman is. We realized that it is a lot of people that don't know their anatomy, and that is true. And for the person that said it's about physical health or whatever, that's true, because also Sunday I told the statistics that 80% of ED is based on a physical problem. And some of the men were chiming in saying that they don't like going to the doctor because they don't trust the doctor. And then also they were saying that some of the medications actually make the problem worse. So it's like, you have this problem, you go to the doctor, they give you medication, and then the medication makes it worse. So it's really, you have to stay healthy, you need to exercise, you need to eat right, and if there's any other type of herbal supplements or treatments, it would be great to try those things, because we know this is a $1 billion industry, and it's only growing. Like, the amount of men that actually need something to get it up is growing. And so they're making big, huge money off of this. Like, they are damn banking off the fact that y'all pee-pee is a wee-wee. Sharisa said if it don't work, then he just don't want it to work. He tired of sex, and he just want to be his penis is just to pee. That's all he want to use it for. What you got?
Somebody said drink more water, exercise, more veggies and fruit. Lorenzo said pull up some old Dr. Ruth videos. She was an old freak.
Dr. Ruth sure was. Dr. Ruth, I love to hear her talk, and I'm telling you, I might have been 12. Like, listening to Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth was that woman. Like, dog, Dr. Ruth.
I think that's who I had my first orgasm on.
Look, I'm like, dog, Dr. Ruth, yes, she was that woman, and she was just little old lady, little bitty. I can only imagine. Dr. Ruth, yes, she was definitely something different. And another thing I think that was brought up is making sure that you are not emasculating the man. And so one of the things I've been thinking about is, I know I'm like a real headstrong female. What y'all got? Y'all over there dying laughing. What has somebody... Kenneth Brown. I told y'all he is a comedian in his own right. What did he say?
He said, some men have told me that their ED went away after the woman quit coming to bed dressed like Harriet Tubman.
And I'm going to tell you, sometimes, I'm natural. Look at this. Just imagine, sometimes it don't be quite right. I be looking like Frederick Douglass, like in his old pictures. But that is true. One of the things that I try to do is when Mike leaves to go to work, I'm in the bed. I'm not one of these women that's going to get up and talk to you and get dressed and cook you breakfast. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. But I do believe, because I don't work outside of the home, I don't want to be still in my bed clothes when he gets home. So I try to get dressed, make sure I look nice. And some people would think that that's like old-fashioned or a woman being an object. But that's just really knowing that men are stimulated a lot of times visually. So I'm not going to be still sitting with my bonnet on or laid in the bed when he gets home. Like, when he gets home, you done passed so many women. If you stopped at the gas station, you saw one. Maybe at work, you saw a woman. You gonna get home, and I'm gonna be like, I know you seen women all day long, but you ain't seen this right here. Because we already established I'm the shit. So if it gotta be some little shorts, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the house. It's cold right now, but I'm in the house. If it's some little shorts or a little tight tank top, whatever it is, I'm not gonna look the same. And that's actually an older woman who has been married, I don't know, for 20-something, 30-something years, told me that a long time ago. If you stay at home, don't look the same when he comes back. Like, don't still be in your pajamas. If you aren't sick, get up and put some clothes on. And if you have nowhere to go, you ain't even got to worry about whether you dress for the seasons. Like, it could be 32 degrees outside, but my house is warm and my booty shorts are on. What you got?
People are still talking about what guys to do to, help ED, but somebody said there's nothing wrong with being objectified in a loving relationship. Come on now.
I know that's right. Objectify me. Make me a object. That's, I don't got no problem as long as it's a give and take. Don't treat me like no blow-up doll now, because, the blow-up dolls don't care. The blow-up dolls will let you do whatever. You ain't got to worry about if the blow-up doll is happy or satisfied, or you just don't care. But other than that, treat me like an object. Grab my ass when you walk by. Walk up to me and see if you can catch my nipple. You might need to come down a little bit right above my belly button if I don't have on a bra. But yes, walk up and try to grab my nipple. I am totally fine with that. Objectify me if we're in a loving relationship. Yes. Treat me like, yes.
Somebody said also men have got to impress his women too.
I totally agree. Men do.
It will make you feel better as a man.
It really will. If you just sometimes putting on some clothes and feeling good about yourself, shoot, it just gives you a different confidence. You just make you want to strut around. What I can honestly say is, and I'm going to do this coming up, a lot of times we like to compare women to the women of old. I personally feel like there are things that we should take from them, and then there's some shit we should damn leave behind. We're going to talk about that. But I never saw my grandma in her pajamas all day long. When we would go to visit my great-grandmother, because I was lucky to have her until I was in the 12th grade, I never saw her in her pajamas. Now we got women, and I have to say, I have been out in my onesie, but we have women that leave the house all the time in pajamas, bonnets, headscarves. Don't y'all care? Like, did you wash your ass and then put your pajamas back on that you slept in the night before? I don't understand. Like, getting up and getting dressed actually would make you feel a little bit better. I remember when I was fighting depression, which is another reason why I won't let anybody take credit for where I am today. I remember when I was fighting depression some years ago and would just lay in my bed with the light off, no TV on, and I remember the lady that kind of walked me through it would say, I'm not asking you for anything today but to sit up in the bed. I'm not saying you got to get dressed. You don't have to go downstairs. Just sit up in the bed. And then finally she got me to, now just get dressed. I'm telling you, those things will make you feel better if you are having, not clinical depression, I guess, where you might need medication. I'm not talking about that at all. But I'm talking about when you're just feeling down about life. Sometimes just getting dressed and getting out and getting some fresh air can do you a world of difference. I have been there. And so some of the men that may be experiencing erectile dysfunction, you just need to fucking get out the goddamn house. You going to work, coming home every day, doing the same shit, that stuff gets monotonous and old. Even when I was a stay-at-home wife, like, that was old. I needed some interaction with people. You got to be able to get out and do stuff, even if it's going for a walk in the park. Don't be just sitting at home and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's a lot of free stuff out here to do if you just look for it. And that'll help you to be stimulated to want to damn do more and get it popping in the bedroom. What you got? Y'all are over there just y'all must be having some good conversation on the chat line, because they are over there just talking and communicating. Go, what you got?
Somebody said my granny used to take her house coat off before she even opened the door. Sean says we have stopped impressing the person we wanted once we have them.
That is so true.
Nope. And then he said, I please my woman without being pleased. Sometimes I don't want to, but she can get it though.
I know that's right. And that's Sean, I understand. And that is so true. You got to be available. And coming from, what is it? I came from a religious background. I know they tell you to be available. You know, if a woman is going to fast, she needs to get, or if either one of them are going to fast, you need to get permission from the other one. Like, don't deny them. I am the type of person where if if I'm not sick, hurt, in pain, I like to live by the never tell him no rule. As long as everything is on the up and up, I feel like they should always have access to you.
Terry Bells. Oh, yeah. Terry Bell says, I know something that cures ED, head.
You know what? It don't cure head, Terry Bell. It don't. I want Jamaica to comment on that. Jamaica, if you are still here, Terry Bell said that head cures ED. And I know Jamaica talked about how disgusting it is to have to put a gummy worm in your mouth. So Jamaica, does giving head cure ED, or have you sucked on a couple gummy worms in your time? Jamaica, I need you to.
She said, I don't suck soft dick in all caps.
But have you ran up on some that was soft, even though you was trying to suck it?
And was you able to make it hard?
And I think you can make it hard, but that don't mean it's gonna stay. If they got a real problem, It don't mean it's gonna stay. That's why I'm curious about the penis pump. Now, is the penis pump kind of like the same as sucking it? Cause what?
Jamaica said, if I wanted a gummy worm, I would have went to the corner store.
Right, exactly.
Somebody else wanted to know more elaboration about the penis pump. I don't know if they was trying to be funny or not, but they was like, is it like the Reebok pump?
Yeah. Was that Kenneth Brown? I don't know, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what the person told to me. That they said a penis pump, they use it and it always works. I don't know how I would feel as a woman to have to wait for my man to pump it up. Like, that's almost like I'm cooking dinner and I need some milk, and before I can run to the store, I gotta pump up my tires. I mean, like, damn. I really need to run to the store real fast, but my tires are flat every time I get ready to get in the car, and every time I want to go somewhere, I gotta pump them up. I don't know. But he says it always works. I guess if you with somebody that really, really like you, they will wait for you to get some air in your tires so they can go to the store to get the milk that they need for the rest of I don't know. That's the only information I was given, is that a penis pump is a solution for ED, and for this particular gentleman, it always works. I don't know if I would want to wait while it's getting some air in the tires. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if you love somebody, you would try anything. And I guess I would try it, but I might be a little irritated that I gotta damn wait for the air in the tires. I don't know.
Will it work better if you do the actual pumping? Or does the man do the pumping, or does the woman do the pumping?
I guess it could be either one.
So I think it might work better if the woman does the pumping.
Right.
Maybe.
And you gotta have a real understanding woman.
Right.
I'm not her. I'm mean.
Oh yeah, because you won't even put air in your tire.
Yeah, like, I guess, you gotta have I guess if you've been together for a long time and you have a family, you would do whatever it takes. Because if I got kids with you, we building the empire, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. But if we just dating and I can just get rid of your ass, if I got to damn pump you up all the time, I'ma just go and let you go. I'm just like, it's like test driving a car. You ain't gonna buy no car if the tire's flat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They like, ma'am, this is this car, you really like it. I'm just telling you though, before you drive it off the lot and purchase it, anytime you get in this mug, you're gonna have to pump the tires up. I'm gonna pick the car over there. I'm not getting ready to take that car off the lot. Now, if I didn't already bought it and now it's having a problem, after a while, then that's one thing. I'll work with it if I didn't already bought it. But if I'm still shopping, I'm not buying the one that I gotta pump up. What you got?
Sean, will you be patient? Okay, somebody said, one woman said, I would help my husband and do whatever it took, head, pump, or whatever.
Yeah.
Then Sean Mitchell says, don't pump your man. He's going to feel emasculated. Shemeka said, would you look him in the eyes while you pump?
I know. What does it look like? Like, how do you do it? Is it like the type of pump, like when you pumping the bike, you know, and you be like, shh, 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 shh. I don't know. And you just like, baby, soon as I get this air, shh, 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 we gonna get it on. And you go, shh, 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 you gonna tear this pussy up. Ha, I'm almost there. I mean, what kind of pump is that? Shh,
Yeah,
shh,
Kenneth,
shh,
he
I just don't know. I don't know what it look like.
He said, does the pump make a loud squeaky noise? Imagine rubber duck sounds coming from under the covers.
Yeah, I don't know, kid. That's just, and I swear, I'm not picking on a gentleman. I don't know. I've never seen one. And so my imagination is all over the place. Like a squeaky sound, squeeze, 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 squeeze. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that sounds like. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I don't know, y'all. Actually, I am going to Frisky Business sometime this week. I'm going to find the damn penis pump, and I'm going to see what they look like, if they have sound. I'm going to report that back to y'all. That is going to be my homework assignment for this week. Squish, squish, squish. What you got?
People falling out. We just getting a lot of laughs with the cries.
Yeah, I'm going to try it though. Sharice's going to go with me and Kayla. We're going to go in there maybe once we leave here and go see what a penis pump is. Kayla's looking like, that is so disgusting. Y'all ever go, sidebar, y'all ever go to the Frisky Business or the store or whatever, and you feel like you wondering, or like, are you looking around, like, I wonder if they looking to see what I'm getting. I'm getting the not so dirty stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all of that. I'm getting like the not so dirty stuff in here. Yeah, just looking a little like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then you're looking at the person in line in front of you thinking, you nasty.
Every time I go in there, it's a guy. Or the auto feels so bad, he be in the back looking at the porn and the videos.
Yes, exactly. And I'm like, I see you. I see you.
Somebody said if the pipe don't work, you better become the tongue fu master.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know, this is the thing too, and it's different. Like my family member that said a nut is a nut, she didn't care. Like her whole thing, I guess, was if the penis doesn't work, he needs to be like that person said, the tongue fu master. I'm not into tongue fu. Tongue fu is like an appetizer. That's like me going to the restaurant and all I get is crab rangoons. I don't know. That ain't my meal. I need a meal. That's an appetizer for me.
Sean said, pumps ain't funny. ED is a bad feeling for a man.
I do feel like ED is a bad feeling for a man, and I said I'm not trying to pick on him, but my imagination is all over the place with what one actually is. So instead, we're gonna go and we're gonna see what it is, and we're gonna come back to report. We're gonna report to see how people feel. Once we give you a little information, I just don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know.
Ruby agrees with you.
Yeah, she said, tongue fu master don't always rock the boat. We need that pipe layer.
Yeah, you know, and it's funny because some women don't like penetration, and so I guess if you don't like penetration, you would be totally fine without it. If penetration is important to you, it is important to figure out how to get it up, to stay up, and to last as long as you need it to last. Again, I'm not a 2-hour woman. I'm not 2 hours.
Jamaica said, if ass and tit preference is okay to discuss and grade women by, then we can laugh at ED.
I agree, Jamaica, because I talk about my saggy breasts all the time, and I see memes talking about saggy breasts, and men don't have a problem talking about ass and tits. You absolutely right, Jamaica.
Somebody said if he can't get it up, then he needs some herbs and spices, maybe rub some juices and berries on that joker.
Juices and berries. And I think, you know why it has a stigma though? I think because people just don't talk about it. Men won't talk about it. When it comes to women issues, I think we'll talk to each other about that. Women will have a conversation about fibroids, about cysts. Women will talk about yeast infections, bacteria vaginosis, like whatever. Women will have that conversation so that we can learn from each other and try to figure out what's going on. Men, a lot of times, I guess, are more prideful. I don't know. And they won't really discuss what's happening with each other. So I think that is why it's important for us to have these discussions so you don't have women contemplating divorce, tearing up their whole family, when if we just come together as a community and try to figure out the problem and laugh about it a little bit and joke about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just because your penis don't work don't mean that you don't have a good brain. It don't mean that you're not loving or kind. That's just one flaw. And we all have flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, your penis may not work. I nursed 3 kids and gained just enough weight for my babies and went right back small. And so I'm like, can somebody go find the breast tissue that I had before I had my 3rd child? Can y'all locate that? And we just got to talk about it. Because women, we have our insecurities too as well. But I don't care if they are saggy. You better damn find that nipple and squeeze it and put it in your mouth. And if I'm feeling real, you know what I'm saying, you better squeeze it a little hard. It just depends. What you got?
Somebody said good head will awake this snake.
Will awake the snake. I like that. Will awake the snake.
Then Jamaica said nobody wants to suck soft dick. Kenneth said, I'll put how Edie feels. Women, imagine going into a shoe store and buying every shoe you want. Then imagine going to pay for it and you remember you have no legs. That's how Edie feels.
Kenneth, oh my God. Yeah, that is kind of heartbreaking. That would be heartbreaking to go and buy all these shoes that you like, but you don't have no legs. You got no feet to put them on. But then guess what, Kenneth? Hell, now you just got to walk around with shoes on your feet. I mean, on your hands. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no legs or no feet to put them on, but damn it, these shoes were the shit, so I wanted to wear them anyway, God damn it. You gonna see these shoes some kind of way. I'm gonna wear these shoes. I don't care what you say. Wait a minute. I gotta give y'all a show enough good
Shoe cam.
I'm gonna wear these shoes. I don't care what y'all say. What's up? I'm gonna wear these motherfuckers. That's what ED is. If you ain't got no feet and you done bought all the best shoes, you got to figure out a way. You gotta figure out a way that somebody gonna see them nice ass shoes that you got on. I'm gonna wear these motherfuckers. And I'm gonna be dancing with them and everything. Y'all gonna see my shoes. I don't give a fuck. What you got?
Somebody said, but if you're 9 inches soft, then we can just keep going till it wake up. What do you think about that? I think not.
No.
You said 9 inches soft?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a show enough waist to 9 inches, ain't it? Lord have mercy. Woo! Yeah. I will work with you though as long as I can, cause for me, if I love you for real. I love you forever. You know what I mean? So I think most of the time we do work with people through bad times or whatever is going on. What you got? I love you forever. I'm laughing and I'm joking, but I know for sure, I would be there and try to work it out as long as I could. You know. There's other things. There's other things besides sex. You know, if your partner is bringing more to the table, I always say it, and I think I am pretty good in the bed. That is not my best asset. So for me, I feel like there are other things that I have to be focused on to bring to the table. So that if in fact that's ever an issue, go out there and get what you need, but you know that you got a real one at home, and you're not going to make a decision on our relationship based on sex, because I'm just bringing so much more to the table. And I think that's what we all have to do as people, realize that we have other things to bring, and for me, sex is not an end-all. I would leave somebody because of other things before I kick them to the curb because the sex won't where I needed it to be. What you got?
Miss Welch said, no kind of sloppy head will get it up when there is a serious health issue that causes ED. Trust. You'll mess around and get lockjaw fooling around.
That is so true, Miss Welch.
Prominence on point.
That is so true.
Then Shemeka said, good shoes barely get worn.
Look, good shoes barely get. That is true. Let me look at the bottom of my foot. I have not worn these that much, and these are some good shoes that I have on. But Miss Welch, you're absolutely telling the truth. If there's a real problem, there is nothing that you can do. If there's a physical problem, for real, it's going to take more than some good head. And you're right. You'll get lockjaw trying to figure that out. Because this is the thing. The woman that brought the issue and she's saying her husband doesn't want to use the medication, I know she sucks. I know she gives fellatio. I know she does. With them lips and them, I know she does. So I know she did that. If that was an option for her, she would try to do that in place of him taking the medication. But nothing is not working, unfortunately. What else?
Somebody just said you crazy as hell.
Most ED is caused by low testosterone.
And you know what we have to be aware of, and someone I think did bring this up on Sunday, with all of this chemically induced marijuana and stuff that people are smoking now, is a great reason as to why in the 30s or 40s, it was a very low percentage of men that it affected. Now it happens a lot, 1 in 4. So, we got to be careful. Now they are altering everything. But people that say, oh, marijuana is from the earth, they are chemically altering these things. And we know that we have young men that smoke every day. They wake up, they 16, 17 years old, they are waking up, getting high, going to bed, getting high. And you talking about 17 years old, by the time you are 40, yeah, your shit ain't gonna work. Because they are making sure that they put it in there because they know that we smoke and sit around all the time. So you got to be careful. It goes back to taking care of yourself, being healthy, making sure that you are eating right and exercising. We have to do that. I think as a nation, Naked Nation, we are saying if you can work that thing out, work it out. Figure out ways to get it up so that y'all can get it on. And then, if he's coming too fast after y'all get it up and y'all getting it on, try to do something before the time. And can we all agree a quickie is 10 minutes or less? Anything above 10 minutes is to show enough. Men, stop tricking us. Be honest about what you want. Because we're not trying to burn rice and forget the kids, okay? Join me every Friday here. Can you get ready to play the closing? The same as the opening, Kayla. Join us every Friday here at 1 p.m. How is Feedback Friday going to grow and evolve? I don't know, but it's going to grow and evolve. Why? Because I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Oh, I feel like church. Hey, nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe so. It's brought me this far to leave me. So I'm gonna be here every Friday at 1 p.m. Don't forget cussing and cardio. Dr. O, damn it, got on board and she started a page. And it's either cussing and cardio or Dr. O. But either way, we're going to share it here when she goes live tomorrow night. So you'll still be able to find it. We're getting shit in order so that the business is taken care of, so we can all be covered and everything will be good. We are going to start Naked and Ratchet. It's coming soon. We got to decide what day we're going to do it. We've decided on the morning show because by nighttime, I just don't feel like it. And Sundays with Shemeka Michelle on the Shemeka Michelle page. Still going to do that. More intimate setting. Talking about stuff. I already know what I'm talking about on Sunday. I appreciate y'all. In the meantime, don't forget to keep it naked. And guess what? This right here, I'm going to put this out because all of y'all need to believe that you are the shit. And I'm just waiting for it to come on because I didn't gave that good close.
Thinks of me today, I'm the shit. I'm the motherfucking shit. Regardless of what anyone thinks of me today, I will hold myself in the highest esteem. No matter what I face today, I got this because I'm the shit. Whatever I put my hands to will prosper. There is nothing that I can't accomplish. Why? Because I'm the shit. What some disdain as arrogance, I understand is a necessary confidence, and I will not be shaken. Today, I will walk with pride. I will think with wisdom. I will speak with knowledge. And everyone I encounter will behold the magnificence that is me. From my head to my feet, I will embrace all that I am in truth and in honesty. For I know that even with what others consider faults, I am still the shit. I'm a unique being, manifested in this realm for a unique purpose. Therefore, I will move throughout my day with my head held high. I will smile with certainty. I will laugh with assurance. I will applaud the divinity in myself, asserting that I am who I am, and I am the shit.
And so are you. Peace.